I'm Sean Ray with Sean Ray Realty, and let's go check out what $450,000 can get you in Dallas, Texas. This is a traditional David Weekley home. It's going to be over here in the Trinity Groves area of Dallas. And right now this area is coming together beautifully. It used to be an area of town where there's like nothing going on, a bunch of industrial stuff, and people felt kind of weird being over here. But then with all the new Trinity Grove kind of restaurants and all the new apartments that popped up over here, such as Cypress at Trinity Green and Austin at Trinity Green, really boosted the ability for people to feel like this could be a new home. I personally, whenever they first started building these new townhomes over here, I was like, man, that's a very interesting place to put so much investment into these new builds. I don't know if people are really going to really get excited about these as much as they could. And then these things got sold out like that. Like if you check out the days on market, these things sold, so many of these, as soon as they went on the market, they just sold just like that. Cool bathroom.
Great door.
So what I really like about this particular home, not only the area, I mean, I'm a big fan of the area just because of how close it is to downtown, but also the fact that it's a true single family home. Most of the times when it comes to townhomes, you're going to have a shared window, or a shared wall, which makes it really difficult for you to have all your rights. This still has an HOA for the community, which you would expect for a place like this, but you do have your individual lot that you can still kind of customize and do whatever you need to do with it because it's not a condo, it is a single family home. If you're not quite sure what I mean, check this out. So right here, if you can see the gap between the two buildings, that allows you to be able to have a single family residence versus the connected, which would make it a condo. Pretty cool. Okay, gotta get my workout in for the day. Okay, one of the things I like for this place is that it has a bedroom and bathroom for every single one. So you have a bedroom, you have a connected bathroom, which is cool for people that want the privacy. But you also have on this level, you have a half bath, which is great for your guests. So you don't have to make your guests go through any one of the rooms, and you can just have still your privacy and maintain that in all your bedrooms. I love that they made all this kind of modern stuff. Like, this is cool. Obviously you can change out any kind of light fixtures you want, but I would keep this. This is really cool and modern. And then a lot of the times with these townhomes, there's other townhomes like right up on you, so you're staring like in someone's house or in someone's living room. But there's enough space here that it gives you some of that privacy. And a lot of natural lighting too. So this is plenty enough space for a kitchen. I personally am a big fan of floating islands right here, just to be able to give yourself a space to cook with nice gas stoves, got your vent hood, got your granite countertops, your modern cabinets, turn around, wash your dishes. You have your washing machine right here, and then you'd be able to serve your people. You have the bar top so people can sit there, and then while you're cooking and making everything, they could be having a couple of drinks, and then you'd be able to have like this cool party atmosphere, this food party atmosphere in this whole contained area. I mean, it's cool to be able to have that dining room, but I think this is where you're gonna be doing most of your hosting. So as of right now, since this is a new build, this living room is gonna have a great view of the construction next door. But this construction is going to one day lead to more townhomes as these get sold. Like I mentioned earlier, all these townhomes are going so fast. I mean, they're on the market for way less than the average for days on market. And so these are going to be starting their construction here very, very soon. And this will allow people that didn't hit this phase, they're going to be able to get those newer townhomes that I believe they're going to put even higher grade fixtures and furnishings and upgrades than these particular ones had. But enjoy the view while you have it. So this is a 3-story townhome. So the first story is going to be that guest bedroom, bathroom, access to the garage. Second floor, like we just saw, is going to be the entertainment area. And then upstairs, we're going to have your other 2 bedrooms, including your master, which has an awesome bathroom. All right, follow me upstairs. All right. Whew. Let's check out this room. This is just big enough for there to be like a queen size. You can have a queen size and a couple end tables. A full definitely gives you enough room, maybe to have a office space as well. But standard, I like it, pretty cool. Bathroom, utilitarianism. Just enough space for you to do all the things you need to do. All right. Another cool thing about this property is that for the $450,000 price tag, you automatically get these Maytag washer and dryers, and you get the reverse osmosis stainless steel, really nice refrigerator downstairs. Normally as a real estate agent, I have to like argue for that to stay into the property on this thing called non-realty items addendum. And it's always like this headache trying to convince the sellers to let us get that as a part of the project or as part of the deal. But now Miss Lori, she just put that into the contract. That way we don't have to worry about it. So what you get is what you see. Way to make things easy for me, Miss Lori. So here we're gonna have the master bedroom. This is gonna be more than enough room for you to have a king size bed or a California king. If you wanna have a queen, then it gives you just a lot more usable space. So I like what they did in this particular closet space is that they made this kind of like a her closet with all the shoe racks and stuff like that. And then they have a his closet right here, which is basically just for hanging up clothes, and a couple of shoe racks as well. So this allows two people to have their own individual spaces when it comes to their closet, which is surprisingly very important for a lot of buyers nowadays. What a beautiful way to spend a Sunday afternoon. I don't know about you guys, but I love jacuzzis. I could just sit here all day and pretend to read a book. So I like with the limited amount of square footage they have in this bathroom, they really did a lot with it. They didn't make the shower overbearing. The shower is just big enough for anyone to use. This seems a little like ostentatious, which, you know, if you know anything about me, I'm all about ostentatious. And they separated the countertops. So again, just kind of like the closet space, you have your own sink and then they have their own sink. So it allows you that privacy and everyone to be able to kind of customize the way they want to live. And then for those of you that want your privacy, there's also a separation for the toilet. And so someone can get ready or they can do whatever they need to do while someone's also relieving themselves. Okay, so my final thoughts are, I think this home's great. I love what they've done with the place, and for someone that wants to turn it traditional, there's a lot of vibes in here that can make it a really cool traditional spot, but there's also a lot of modern things such as the white countertops, and then you can turn this kind of granite into anything you want. It can go either way. So I love that they made it really flexible. I personally am a big fan of the area. I think that it's only a matter of time until this area really expands. What they plan on doing with Trinity Groves in the next couple of years is insane. If you guys don't know about the projects that are coming up, there's some huge things like hotels and condominiums being built, more apartment complexes, more buildings and more new builds. So this area is really coming alive. As long as we don't hit any kind of major economic recession anytime soon, then I think this area is going to continue to thrive. It's currently listed at $242 per square foot, which if you compare it to the other townhomes that have been sold in this area, it is relatively close to what the price per square footage has been for the other ones. And so it's about a year old at this point. It was built in 2018. So you're gonna walk into a brand new house for $450,000 that's not even 6 minutes away from downtown, like 10 minutes away from uptown. So overall, I think the value is great. If you're someone that can't really afford one of the newer built single family homes that are just standalone, then this is a very good option for you because you still get the price of a typical townhome. You're able to get this kind of amazing value for a new build, but you're not having to pay as much as you would if you had like your own big lot and backyard and stuff like that. But for you dog owners, there is a lot of areas around here for you to take your dogs out to go pee. Don't worry about that. If you get a chance, check out, Google the Trinity Green area. It's a big old park that's just like a block that way. It's a huge green area that's great for dogs. And for those of you that are food lovers, the Trinity Groves has like 15, 20 restaurants for you to check out, and they're all solid. Okay, on that note, thank you guys so much for checking out this property tour with me this week. Next week, we're gonna be doing my first $500,000 home tour with you guys. And so I'm really excited to see which home we're going to show. If you guys like this content, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I really do check all your comments, and I would love to get your feedback on how to give better value to you as my audience. All right, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.